Good afternoon, everybody. This is SP with Net Change TV. I just wanted to quickly come on here and talk briefly about the NFL wildcard playoff games this week. And first up, we're going to start talking about the Texans and the Cincinnati Bengals here. Bengals sitting at 10-6, Texans sitting at 12-4. Right now, the Texans have been playing sloppy the past few weeks. They've taken recently a loss to the Colts and are just honestly, in my eyes, are just not playing the way that they were playing in the beginning of the damn season. And I don't know what is the reasons for this. I don't know what happened to them. Is it the fact that one of their wide receivers has got over or close to half of the total offense in the whole entire? Could be, maybe because of the fact that they're kind of getting on top of him a little bit. I don't know, but the Texans aren't driving the field like they should be when it comes to the 30-yard line and the goal line. They're kicking too many damn field goals. If they want to win this game, they can't kick field goals. They're going to have to pound it out and get the damn touchdowns. Cincinnati Bengals here got a strong defense, sitting number 6 in the league, comparable to the Texans, of which are 7 in the league. But at the end of the day here, the Texans have a much stronger passing, rushing, and offense, all right? But I still like the Bengals. The Texans are home, which is going to be beneficial for them. But the Bengals do like to play. They are good on away. They play well on away games. So I think the Bengals here are going to make this a close one. I want to say that the Texans are going to win here by less than 7. It's going to be a total combined score of less than 35. Let's talk about the next game. We got the Vikings playing against the Packers. They've already played twice this season. And in both games, Adrian Peterson's playing solid. Will the Packers be able to stop Adrian Peterson this week? Most recently they lost by 3. The game prior to that, which was I think the second game of the season, or no, I'm sorry, 4 weeks ago they played. It was the Vikings had lost 14-23. At the end of the day here, the Packers are rolling into this game, number 11 defense in the league, playing against the number 2 rushing game in Adrian Peterson and the Minnesota Vikings. I expect the Minnesota Vikings to really try to rush the ball, but then again also try to implement a lot of screen outlet pass scheme shots down the field. They're going to want to try to stir up them linebackers, as the Packers linebacker core is one of the best in the league. If they can keep them off their feet, off their movements, get them maybe going down for the blitz, or off catching the running back and going on the fakes, the Minnesota Vikings might be able to get their offense going pretty well. On the Packers side, the Packers are going to really have to keep an eye on Jennings this week. He played phenomenal this past week, but how is he going to play this week? If they don't sign him this week, is this going to affect his game? It could. This guy is looking for a damn contract. He, as of right now, is going to be a free agent at the end of the season. The Packers have not talked of negotiations with him at this point in time. I think this could affect the offense dramatically. I also think they're going to be running the ball a lot. What I mean by that is they're going to implement Grant back into the offense a lot now that he's fully healthy again. So I expect the running game to be big on the Packers side. If the Packers can muscle out and beat up the defensive linemen of the Minnesota Vikings, I expect the Packers here to win. It's going to be by less than 10. If they're not able to do that, not able to stop Adrian Peterson, the Vikings will take the win here by more than 10. Next up, we have the Colts playing against the Ravens. Ravens here are sitting at number 7. I'm sorry, they're sitting at number 17 defense, comparable to the 26th team in the league. Offensively, the Colts are a much better team. They're sitting at number 10 compared to the 16th team. But the Ravens are underrated right now because they've been playing so sloppy. Offensively, they're not getting their guys open like they should be. And Flacco's struggling when it comes to getting the ball off quick enough. I also think the running game slowed down a lot this year for the Ravens. And the defensive side is struggling with the fact that they don't have some of their best players, and the defense as a whole is getting a little bit older. I think with the Colts' young team, I'm very excited to see them play this game. Facts are that they are going to be not the home team, which could affect them a little bit. But I think the Colts right now have a lot of hype riding high on the fact that they have a new QB in there, that they have a wide variety of very young, good talent on this team, and they want to play and they want to win. Because of the fact that they're the number 26 team in the league does not mean that they don't have a chance to go to the Super Bowl. Don't forget, I think it was last year or 2 years ago that there was two teams in particular. I believe last year it was the last year. Oh man, the Patriots had something like the 31st or 30th defense going into the AFC Championship game. So at the end of the day, the defense really is, yes, it matters, but it doesn't really matter if they have a good offense and the defense steps it up in the playoffs. So if they can muscle out the wide receivers of the Ravens, then the Colts might be able to get the win here. I want to take the Colts here, upsetting the Baltimore Ravens by less than 7. Finally, we have the Redskins playing against the Seahawks, and this is going to be a heck of a game here. I expect the crowd to be wild on both sides. Seattle is a phenomenal team. There is no question about it. The organization there is really playing quite good. They have the number 3 team in the league, number 4 on the defensive side. The Redskins are the number 1 rushing team in the league, number 5 in offense. They are a powerhouse offensive team, but can they step it up and play against this Seattle Seahawks team and muscle them out? The most recent game they played back in November, Seahawks lost by 5, and prior to that, the Seahawks lost by 3 in 2008. I think right now it's time for the Seahawks to get a nice win here over the Redskins. I want to take the Seahawks winning this by less than 7. It's going to be a heck of a battle and a lot of turnovers, a less high score, a less scoring game than anticipated. Total combined score is going to be under 45. There's a lot of people out there predicting each team to score over 30. I don't see that happening. I think it's going to come down to a real serious running game and a real serious defensive stance on the linebackers and the linemen, as well as the cornerbacks, and how they can contain both these QBs. Enjoy. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.